The remix with your busy body. Yo, P, this is the remix. Run this good boy. See them, then don't come back again.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your girl Asi Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below. Let me know. Gang. Alright guys, so on this particular video, we are continuing our new season. Now, this new season was bettered from the fact that May has finally filed for divorce. I am so happy. I am glad. I cannot lie. I have been waiting, and like I said, I felt like we needed to give her the space to do that in her time. So I am super happy about it, and that's why we started this new season. Now, this is episode 2, and on this episode, I promised you guys we're going to be talking about Pete Edochie's angle on this Yul's marriage. Now, note that Pete Edochie is a veteran, legendary Nollywood actor, happens to be the father of Yul Edochie, and throughout this whole brouhaha, Nigerians have found a way to drag this man that is 76, yes, I think, yeah, he's 76, into the matter of his adult son, 41-year-old last born. Yes, I need to be dropping age so that we are aware of these things. Now, most recently, Pete sat with journalist Judy. For those of you that do not know Judy, like, he runs like this I think he has a channel and also has kind of like a private channel where you can subscribe and watch his episodes, where he's very good. He knows how to talk with people, but he's also the person that him and Deborah Williams, they brought Buhari's first tenure. I will never forget that, and I will never forgive him, but that is not why we are gathered. Anyways.
He shock you.
And that's Judy, you're the one. I remember your face. I remember you very, very well. But right now, he has decided to be. I feel like this is what you should have been doing. Don't ever be in politics. Amen.
First of all, Yul is 41. Good. I really don't interfere in his affairs. No. Suddenly, we heard he's picked up a second wife, right?
You didn't know before you picked the wife up?
That is one thing you must know about me.
Right.
I don't lie. It's not necessary. God created me so well. If I tell you this one is black, it is black. You know, it's like when he wanted to run for governor or something. When I saw his photograph, I thought it was a production they were doing. There was somebody who phoned me and said, you know something, Yul is running for governor. And I said, must be how? I never heard it.
Right.
And I have 5 sons. I don't interfere with their lives, you know. If they say that something is happening, good. If they don't tell me, I don't bother. If they tell me, beautiful. We just heard it, and that's it, you know.
So you suddenly heard that you had taken a second wife. So you were saying you suddenly heard that.
Yeah, we did. You know, there is something we always say in Igbo. Onye kpatankwaruru singwele biatu onye ava. In other words, if you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards. Come to roost, right? Good. So, here I am, and that's all.
That's all.
Mary is not just a daughter-in-law. I don't want to say that I love Mary more than the other wives of my sons. The love I have for Mary is so strong. Why? The father and I were very close. Yes, and when we went for the traditional marriage rites in their place, the kind of reception their people gave me, I will never forget. Mary is a girl I love to the marrow. By the way, she's a wonderful person. Mary is a very, very brilliant girl. You may not know that. Mary is a computer wizard, that lady you're looking at, right? And to a very large extent, the success of that home is to Mary's credit. Yeah. But again, you know, things like this happen, and it's so difficult to convince her that you are not part of, you know. Mary is a wonderful person. In fact, I just had my 76th birthday, and the message she put out was so endearing, you know, yeah. And Mary is a wonderful woman. A lot of people have been advising her wrongly, you know, trying to see if they can sunder the link between herself and her husband. Most of those women who are advising her that way don't have good homes. you know.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And now, from the things he said, it's tough. One thing I have always maintained is that I don't know why you people are even dragging pets. Like, why? I will not for any reason blame him. One reason, this man has, 6 children, 5 boys and 1 girl. It's the last born that is stressing him. Then me, I would drag a 76-year-old man because his 41-year-old adult son is messing up. Now, let's take, for instance, the recent brouhaha with Davido, and all these girls coming out to say they were pregnant. How many of us thought it wise to drag chairman? You know, like Davido's father. How many people dragged Davido's father? And David is younger than you. David is way younger than you. Nobody dragged his father. Whereas for a grown man like you, we are dragging his father. Why? Make it make sense. Please just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make it make sense. I don't think that whatever the father's thoughts, if 2 wives was okay for him, he would have had 2 wives. Even if him, the father, had only 1. Why are we dragging him for? Like, if Yul was a random guy, are we going to look for his aged father in the village? For me, that's the angle. And that's why I feel like, yes, of course, we are going to be, because he's famous, we would want to hear his take about it, but not to drag him. Let us just be careful. For me, I think it's weird. Let's leave Pete Edochie alone. For whatever reason, let's leave him alone. He's an older guy. He lived his own life. He's doing well. He has just 1 wife. He has stayed with his 1 wife for how many years? He did not quarrel with anybody. He was never in the news. He just had to have 1 last born, and he's always in the news. Come on. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So, from this clip, he talked about, one thing that stood out for me was, he didn't know when you picked another wife. You know, say wife they were, then they marry, wife they were, then they pick. Okay, so they picked Auntie Bathsheba. The father was not aware, and he said it like he doesn't dabble into the affairs of his 5 kids. Like, those boys are big. Do you get? Even some of us in your small 18 years, you don't used to tell your father everything. You are even blocking them from Instagram and WhatsApp. In your small 20 years, nobody. As soon as you don't reach that your votable age, you have grown wings, Angela. You have wings. You're talking back at your mom. 18. You want independence at 18, but we are dragging an old man because a 41-year-old made me. No. So I believe that from him. And then even me at 30 something, when I hit 30, anything we enter, I will say it. You will not beat me age. You see 30, when you clock 30, you cannot beat me age. When I see truth, I say it. Do you get that kind of thing? Now, when you are 75, I don't think it's necessary at that age to lie. That's why when he said that, I'm like, perfect. I believe it. Why? Because he also mentioned that when you decided to run for governorship or something, he didn't know. That he actually thought it was a movie. It's possible that children do not, like, the parents are not the first people that they ask. Yes, they will ask when they have finally gained momentum, because they might not want, it's not like they don't like you as a parent. It's simply because even when you're doing certain businesses, you might have wanted to maybe do a cake business and your father wants you to be a lawyer or something. You would have floated the business, even started selling and doing all the things. Maybe when you now start gaining a bit more traction, that's when you tell your dad, because you don't want him to discourage you. You want to be able to have succeeded a bit before you present to your father. So for me, I understand. Okay. Now, another part that stood out for me in this was the fact that he literally said, like, that is not his daughter-in-law. Like, I've said it before, that Pete Edochie does it. He has said it. I've said it in some of my videos if you watch that. That he said, you're not my daughter-in-law. You're like my daughter. You get that kind of love. And he's saying it like, this was the first time he was saying, like, it's not like he wants to publicly say he loves her more than the rest, but he's closest to this one. And that the success of Yul's home was largely because of her. That May's dad and Pete Edochie were good friends. People had different things to say about the entire marriage and how, he didn't love her that time. It's because she got pregnant and all sorts of weird things. But now the guy is revealing that their parents were good. And you know how family bonding is very important in the East. That's one thing that holds a family. When this family that they are friends and this family, it even makes it richer. And then he went on to like praise her, that she's a computer wizard. She's somebody that, even the message she sent him on his birthday, it touched him. He said all that. Guess the repercussion, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing he said here that was bad. He only said at the end that the people that are advising her to be at loggerheads with her husband are advising her wrong. I would say that is wrong, sir. Because if not for anything, we are not advising her to be at loggerheads with her husband. The husband is advising himself to leave the marriage because we did everything. Nobody wants, I'm not the kind of person that will even tell somebody to leave because are you leaving to come and live with me? I won't. I want you to answer the question by yourself. Do you understand? And with her situation at that time, it was not something that was beyond mending. It was not something that was so bad because there are many people that they are in marriages where their husband has given birth to extra one, no wahala. They have found a way to manage it and all of that, and they are living happily. But your son, sir, your son pushed her. Your son gaslighted her almost to the point of madness. And we saw it. Your son gaslighted her to the point of almost making her a mockery. He allowed this new wife to gaslight her. He allowed this new wife to mention her own late son. Because she's talking about defending her husband. And that she can dance for 1,000 years, if that is what will make you happy, that those of us that are telling him that he should mourn in a certain way, we should wait to lose our first son before he has lost his first son. That, of what rights does Yul have to have Judy even mention in passing or in her dream the son that May lost? There should be lines, sir. So in that last statement, I don't agree. I don't agree. It's your son that is the author of his own destruction. I believe personally that people that mess up should be ready for consequences. Don't be surprised. You can't mess up and be shocked by the consequence. I don't understand. When you were messing up, what did you expect? It's weird because if you look back, as the more I think about it, the more I see that, sir, she has tried, oh. She has tried. She gave this matter 1 whole year before she divorced him. 1 year plus before she divorced. This is August now, something that broke April last year. Before she divorced him, 1 year plus. So, she tried. So, basically, after he said this, guess what? Bathsheba went on her Instagram and deleted her birthday message for Pete Edochie. I think that, Judy, you must be feeling a bit important. That you think that Pete Edochie is scouring the net to know who deleted the birthday message that they sent him. It's quite weird. It's weird. He mentioned May's own. I did a video about like his birthday and all of that, and I think I mentioned it in passing when Judy sent a message. But everybody knows that the message that May crafted for Pete Edochie was so touching. Even when you read it, go back and read it. It's not up Odogu Ezedike type of message. Like it was crafted like because of the relationship she has with him.
Drama. This Judy Austin, Yul Edochie's second wife, she must be very petty. So Judy Austin removed her father-in-law's picture, the birthday post she made for him on her Instagram. She removed the post, she removed the picture just because Pete Edochie came out and said he didn't know about the second one that Yul picked. They didn't know when Yul picked. Can you imagine? Picked a second wife. Can you imagine? And you're telling me Judy didn't use Juju for Yul Edochie. That is not ordinary. Even their in-law, Pete Edochie, the actress, confirmed that they hired people to go and visit Judy's family. For the engagement or something. It's in a juju. Not juju.
I want to please repeat so that for people at the back, I want to beg you that Yul is not jazz though. I don't believe that school of thought. I believe in cause and effect. I believe that he messed up and he thought that there was a way he wanted to be the author of a new fashion or a new style in the Igbo land where you can openly have 2 wives and you can flaunt both of them. Like he just wanted to be a new, I don't know what he was thinking. And he got it wrong. Even Polo that announced that did an interview with him, who you guys remember back then, that Polo did an interview with him that I even talked about the interview. He was like, hey, Anambra men, this is how we do. We don't do this one. Hey, this one. Polo at some point started laughing. That is how life is. So They will ginger you. At some point, Polo is laughing because the antics became too much. Now, you see this thing that his father said. Judy, her first reaction was to delete. Guess what Yul did? Yul posted a movie clip. Now, Jesus, I don't know why he thinks that making a mockery of his father is bailing his own foolishness. You can't make a mockery of your father and think that that thing you did, it shows that what he said is not. I don't understand. What he sent was a movie. I will post it. It's a movie scene to depict that the father is aware of Judy's pregnancy and accepted her.
I'm so sorry. If you're not happy with me being pregnant out of wedlock, but I promise you, if you meet Kingsley, he's such a wonderful man, such a prayerful man that you will love him. So hardworking, so kind.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That was weird. Lover had told us long before that Judy was pregnant. Remember when Lover said that Judy was pregnant, she was going for her antenatal. Most of the movie she was acting that period, her face was visibly swollen. And the fact that Judy, some people were also attacking Pete Edochie for acting in movies with Judy as the producer. She's a producer. She's a producer. He shouldn't act a movie with Judy, a producer. That's because his son picked her as a wife. You want to snap with producer, snap. Did you pay his money complete? Simple. She's a producer. He's thanking the production team. He thanked his son. The son said, yes, and also the producer. When she was lying on the bed that day. Everybody saw it. And she was visibly pregnant then too. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I think Yul needs to... I don't know who he should talk to. I think he needs his brothers. What do you think? One of his elder brothers, Lincoln, at some point, he almost washed his hand away from his brother's chaos. So I also believe on one other hand that the brothers are trying their best. Now, while we wait for this story to unfold, because I know that Yul and Judy are not done, he posted a clip and he was like, what he wrote on the clip is, many people don't know the real story. The real story will come out soon. Chief Pete Edochie, Judy Austin, Yul Edochie. This is how it all started. I believe that this post, he was promoting his movie. Judy being pregnant, Judy can be a random producer that is pregnant and everything can just be gist. But you insinuating that because Judy in a movie scene is kneeling before your husband, your father, pregnant, and in that movie, her character is talking about a Kingsley who you are not, and talking about how the person is nice and all of that. This is crazy. This is crazy, sir. I want to also keep believing that it's not jazz. Because I don't want to ever get to a point where if he sees that everything is chaotic, you still has that line to come back to where he will say, my eyes are finally open. And suddenly Nigerians will tear Judy apart. That is why I'm not excusing him with the jazz line. Because the way people are angry with him now, if you should come out, if you don't peep, say or more, everywhere don't scatter. He can come out and say, the scales have fallen. I am now back to myself. Mothers will be happy. People will be happy. Everybody will say, praise Jesus. That's Jezebel. That this one. I don't want that. I know that she has her excesses, but I feel like the both of them are participants in this madness. The both of them are participants in this madness. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this? And lastly, one thing I have to tell you is social media based love, or love based on the collective anger of people, it can be strong until we get bored of being angry with you and start supporting you and start, your love is strong now because we're angry. Do you get? Your love is strong now because it's giving you and I against the world. Get? So same with Angelina Jolie. when she was with Brad Pitt, You and I Against the World. That first period, all of them, hey. The same thing with what they call right now, Messi Aigbe and Kazim. She's doing it as if she wants to pepper people. The same thing with, I think, Stella Damasus. When Stella Damasus got married to Doris's husband, it seemed like, oh, you know, we're enjoying first year, second year, third year. Recently, she talked about finding out she was divorced online. Online. Guys, let me know your thoughts. It's tricky, you. I'm not saying this. I'm saying this out of concern. I won't say love. Out of concern. Why? Because social media-based love can be tricky. There are many couples that have done like social media love every single day. You're bringing camera in front of each other. If your love is not strong, it can worry, and even when it's strong, it can get tiring. Because you're so used to the money you get from the content that even when you're not feeling your best self, you have to fake it. And the pressure is a lot. The day you frown, somebody will comment that what's happened to Judy's eye. Did they blow her eye? Somebody will comment, why is Yul frowning? Has he realized that he made a mistake? Somebody will comment something or the other. Watch it. It's not bad for you to breeze in and breeze out once in a while in social media. That's why some people have tags like, oh, husband tag. Once in a while, if the person is doing vlog and the husband is around, no problem. Or a couple of sit-down videos, the husband is around, no problem. But dedicated couple channels, most times, if it's too much, if you don't know how to take a breather or a break, it can be very stressful. There should be a point where you know that, oh, it's okay for you to have your thing and me, I have my thing and we are okay. All this to assume that your love is genuine. All this to assume that as you people have scattered me, as you people have done everything you've done, all this to assume that right now, true love wins. Abi? So I've advised you now, concentrate on your love. Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. Just help us and divorce her so that we can, more suitable candidates can come in. Now, if we have a God-fearing, sensible uncle, you know, people that have money, when they talk of price, Judy, I know that in your eye, you list the price, but you list like after 4. It don't drop 4 children. It's not exactly a spring chicken. Oh, yes. You know how they talk about ladies, like if you have children and then you get married and then you list after 4. It's after 4 that you're in love with. And then this girl had the audacity to come and tell us that, do we know when she and you met? Now, let me add this point, and that is because it's very annoying. You did a video talking about how you're tired about people talking that you were married when you were dating you. Now, if you watch that video, I didn't talk about it because I had exams. I had things to even focus on. I didn't talk about it because of this. If you watch it, you find that Judy was more concerned about cleaning up the fact that she was still married when dating you. It seemed like she had more respect for her previous marriage than Yul had for his current marriage. Because she kept saying that, see, if I was married when I dated him, let all the curses come to me. But if I was single, let all the curses go to the people that are cursing me. But because in Igbo land, a married woman going after him maybe might have effects or something like that. But look at it that even though you were a divorced woman, you were going after a married man. So is it that the sin is in the fact that you were committing fornication, like you prefer fornication to adultery? Like what was the rationale? Because if you are coming out to defend yourself and say, oh, you were not a married woman when you went after him, was he not a married man? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as we wait for this story to develop, because I know that it will. One thing I need to also promise you guys, Wedding Gist is back. I just need to finish all my exams. I am super, super thankful that I had the opportunity to come and do all my courses and stay away a bit from YouTube, and still a lot of you have been so supportive. Thank you also so much. I get your messages. Thank you for those that understand that I cannot be replying. Like, I know that it's weird. I'm going to talk about it on some other video talk extensively about it and my inability to do some other things. But for now, your girl is fine. Your girl is good. Your girl is good. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, remain your girl. I see Darlynn. Please check out my other videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.